Hi dear students, how are you all? Hope you are doing so well. This is K. Ravindra, a teacher in English working at ZPHS Kankuru of Sittur Mandal from Anantapur district. My dear students, do you like rhyme? Hope everybody enjoyed, but a few people can remember the past, whatever they had experienced. Let's see the poem Rain on the Roof for the class of ninth. Let's see the overview of the poem. Hi.
Overview of the poem. Poem recitation and explanation. Central theme of the poem. Working with the poem, which includes questions and answers. Learning objectives. By the end of the poem, you will be able to recite the poem Rain on the Roof aloud, paying attention to its rhyme and rhythm. Justify the poet's comparison of the raindrops to tears falling softly from the human eyes, using evidence from the text. Learning objectives. Judge the effectiveness of the poet's imagery in conveying the mood and emotions of the speaker, citing examples from the text. Explain how the sound of raindrops and falling on the roof can evoke memories and emotions, drawing on your own experiences or those of people you know. About the poet. Coates Kinney. Coates Kinney was an American lawyer, politician, journalist, and poet. He was born on 24th November in 1826 at Penn Yan, New York. The Rain on the Roof, which was set to music, was the most popular poem. He was died on 25 January 1904. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Let us see the first stanza of the poem. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Summary of the stanza 1. The poet is saying that when the dark clouds, which are full of water, moving around in the sky, at the time huge clouds which are full of moisture move around in the sky, and sad darkness of the night whipped off by the raindrops which seem like tears falling from the sky. Here the poet is comparing raindrops to tears, and he says that the dark sky, which seems to be very sad, it appears as if it is crying, and the raindrops are the tears shed by it. He adds that it is like a blessing to lie on the bed in his bedroom and listens to the sound made by raindrops falling on the roof. Let's have a look at vocabulary of the poem. Bliss means happiness. Patter means the sound of raindrops falling on the roof. Cottage chamber, which means bedroom. Here is a question for you. What does the poet like to do when it rains? He wanted to dance, he wanted to sing, he wanted to lay in bed and hear the rain falling, or he wanted to sleep. Yes. What is your answer, dear students? Think about the answer. Yes, you are right. The right answer is C. Well done, my dear students. Good answer. Here is the second stanza. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into busy beings start, and a thousand recollections wave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start, and a thousand recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Here is vocabulary. Woof means weft, that is, the threads woven across the loom. Tinkle, which means short, light ringing sound. Shingles means rectangular wooden tiles used on roofs. Echo means repeated sound. Summary of the stanza 2. The poet expressing his feelings when he hears the raindrops falling on the roof of his house. Whenever he hears rain falling on the rooftop, the sound repeats in his heart, and in his dreams he has many different fanciful imaginations. He recollects many memories of the past which come back into his mind as dreams. The poet says that he listens to the patter of the rain upon the roof. He has many new dreams in his mind and memories of the past. Here is a question. Where does the sound of rainfall repeat? The options are in his body, in his mind, in his heart, in his eyes. Yes. What is the answer? Correct. Your answer is in his heart. Right answer? Excellent answer, dear students. Now let's see the stanza number 3. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me, as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers. Ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. As I list to this refrain, which is played upon the stringless by the patter of the rain. Here is vocabulary for the third stanza. Ere means old poetic word for before. Dawn, which means daybreak. List, old poetic word listen. Refrain means a repeated part of a song or a poem. Question and answer. Who memorizes his mother? The poet, the singer, the rain, the cloud. What is the answer? Yes, correct. The right answer is the poet. Well done, my dear students. Good answer. Summary of the stanza 3. In this stanza, the poet memorizes his mother, as he had said in the previous stanza that rain brings memories of the past. It is the memory of his mother who is not alive. His mother used to love him so much. She used to consider him with great love and affection. She would let him sleep till daybreak and have sweet dreams. The poet still feels that his mother is looking at him as he listens to the song made by the raindrops falling on the rooftop of his room. That is why the poet is moved by the sound of the raindrops on the top of his room. Whenever he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past, and he is reminded of his loving mother. Central theme of the poem. The poet says that dark clouds, which are full of water in the sky, at the time the sad darkness of the night is whipped off by the raindrops, which seems like a tears falling from the sky. He adds that it is like a blessing to lie on the bed in his room and listens to the sound made by raindrops falling on the roof. He says that every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in his heart. He has many different fanciful imaginations with the sound of rainfall on his rooftop. Central theme of the poem. He recollects many memories of his past in his dream. He introduces his mother in his dream, who is no longer alive. He used to love him a lot, and she would let him sleep till daybreak and have sweet dreams. Whenever he hears the sound of the rainfall, it brings back his memories of the past, and he is reminded his mother. Let's see the summary of the poem, The Rain on the Roof. The poet tries to describe how he feels on a rainy day. The poet states that whenever it rains, he recalls all his past memories. While lying on his bed in the cottage, he listens to the patter sound of the rain. As he listens to the sound of the rain, he starts to remember his old days when he was a little boy. He recalls his mother, who is not alive. He remembers how his mother let him sleep until the daybreak and have sweet dreams. While listening to the sound of the rain, he remembers all the sweet memories of his past. Let's have some assessment questions here. The first question: how does the sky look before the rain? The second question is: what is a bliss for the poet in the poem? Third one is: what does the poet like to do when it rains? Think about the answers, my dear students. Yes, the first answer is the dark clouds cover the sky and stars. The weather turns humid and spread darkness. Now the answer of the second question is to lie in his cottage bed and listen to the sound of rain falling from the roof of his house is a bliss for the poet. Yes, you are right, dear students. And the next question answer is the poet liked to lie in his bedroom in his cottage, snug in bed with his head on a pillow when it rains. Correct answer, dear students. Here is a few more questions. See the fourth question. Who weeps in the form of rainy tears? One more question. Explain a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start. What are the poet's feelings for his family? Think about the answers, dear students. Yes, here is the answer for the fourth question. Who weeps in the form of rainy tears? Answer is the dark rain bearing clouds weeping tears of rain in their sadness. Fifth question. Explain a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start. Which means this phrase refers to the various imaginary thoughts and fantasies that are aroused in the poet's mind. The last question answer is what are the poet's feelings for his family? The poet loves his family. He calls his sleeping siblings darling dreamers, and he remembers his mother very fondly. And here is a proverb for you. All that I am or ever hope it be, I owe to my angel mother by Abraham Lincoln. Thank you.